Okay, the next step, let's get this float out. Let's get this float pin valve out and let's soak this thing back in some oils. You just have to push it here and pull that copper bit, this copper bit with the pliers, and then this will come out, and then it's just a matter of removing the pin and the screw and you're done. Okay, next step, continuing with this assembly. This is the top part of the central portion of the carburetor. This is the front, and yes, let's proceed with the bottom half first. As you can see, I've shaved off a bit of the old packaging that was there, and it's always a good idea to buy new packaging material before you start it, because if these surfaces are not properly sealed by putting these in the middle, then there might be leaks. Leaks might occur and you might face troubles, so it's a good idea to buy this beforehand. And there are two screws which I'm going to remove, and then the bottom part along with these two valves and this cable for the pump, as well as this accelerator wire, accelerator mechanism, and the secondary mechanism which is jammed. This will all come as a unit which we can soak, and we can work on the middle part. So the next step is from the if that is front, yeah, this is back, to remove this connector from the accelerator cable, from the accelerator pump, and then you're ready to remove the bottom part as it is. So let's disconnect this. And okay, the next step is to remove what I believe is the accelerator pump. This is the middle section of the carburetor, and this is the back side. As you can see there is the solenoid valve, and we are going to open this. And removing this falls off into pieces with this thing, something unknown, and a rubber valve of sorts to open and close, which is spring loaded against this mechanism that pushes it out or in. Now if you carefully observe, there is one hole there, which, and another hole here, and what I believe is that diaphragm regulates whether the hole is opened or closed to provide more fuel or less fuel. Now you can remove that, and you will find here the holes feeding fuel, that is petrol, from inside the engine float compartment into this and subsequently out. Make sure you clean these holes before you put them back. Okay, status report. We have put the middle section back into soaking into the diesel, and we are working on the bottom half, which contains these valves. As you can probably see, the primary valve is opening normally. There's no problem with that, but the secondary valve is jammed closed, and to try to free it, I've put it a bit in oil for some time. But as you can also see, the mechanism of the primary valve is such that the secondary valve is such that when the primary valve is open by about 80%, it's only then that the secondary valve can even start opening. So what I need to do is to get rid of this mechanism so that it will free up this mechanism so that I can apply a bit of effort. So here is you need to remember the sequence of things involved in this removal, because it's important to put them back in the right order. So yes, and the incredible thing is that all the nuts and bolts that are present in the engine remarkably seem to have number 8, 10, 12 or 14, the two wrenches that are provided stock with the car. So you don't need to really bother about getting anything. So first thing comes out the actual housing for the accelerator. This goes first, followed by this washer, and this is followed by the this must be for the AC, which enhances the accelerator input. So this one, and then this mechanism has to come out, and maybe that's about it. You can see that there is a loose bit of thing here, and which is inside it, and the outermost enclosure which will come out soon. Having a closer look at the parts inside, you can see that there is the accelerator cable, followed by a copper bearing, followed by this spring which was attached to somewhere, followed by this metal which extends to here. And if you remove all of this out, there is another sort of thing here which stops the spring from rolling off